Parneet. Hi, Priyanka.
Hello.
Parneet, we have something very interesting planned for you. So we want you to talk about our culture behaviors, and how me and Priyanka are going to do it is that Priyanka is going to pick a chit for you and you have to read out from the chit and then speak about the behavior.
Okay.
Okay, so Parneet, we wish you to talk about respect and what it means for you at work.
All right. That's an interesting topic. I think for Piramal, as a company with values and culture being super important for us, respects hold one of the most prominent places. But I feel it's not just Piramal. Even in our Indian culture, from the very beginning, we are brought up as kids, we are told that respect your teachers, respect your elders, respect your parents. And yet when we enter the workplace, we forget the core value with which we have been brought up. But in my understanding, people tend to confuse respect with two different aspects. One is they feel they confuse respect with fear. And another is they confuse respect with incompetence. So fear is typically, again, going back to our childhoods, when we were kids, we were told respect the teachers, and we often misplace that respect with fear, because if you don't respect the teacher, you would be sent to the principal's office, you end up getting punishment, and we have the same viewpoint when it comes to our bosses, our seniors in office, right? We tend to think that if we had a different point of view versus our seniors, raising that point of view or putting that point of view forward could be seen as disrespectful. But that's not the case. It's not the point of view which could be disrespectful. It is the language, the words that you use to put that point of view forward, which could be disrespectful. And I think it's important that people understand that nuance, understand that difference. So that's first piece, confusing respect with fear. The other is confusing respect with disagreement or with incompetence. Many a times we've seen that if the person that you're speaking with at work has a point of view which is very different from your own, you tend to think that the other person is incompetent, right? You tend to think that how can the person does not even understand something as simple as this? Why are they arguing about it? We tend to then come from a place of emotion rather than a place of logic. We tend to we hold our position very, very dear to ourselves, and we keep on defending that position over a period of time rather than thinking and empathizing with the other person. A better way to understand that would be to ask them why they are saying what they are saying rather than attacking the position itself, right? Those are the two things that come to my mind when I think of respect.
So Parneet, well, good to hear about respect, but it takes me back to school. How do I implement it at work practically?
I think there is one piece of advice that one of my seniors gave me, which I till date follow, because I feel it's human to get agitated and to get angered when it's insinuated that your position is wrong, or when it's insinuated that your point of view could be wrong. It's okay to get angry, it's okay to get rattled, but never respond when you're rattled. Many a times we have come across a rude email where either a senior or a colleague is accusing you of missing something or doing something wrong. Our immediate response is to say, hit reply all, ensure their managers and their bosses are in CC, and then reply with a rude thing. And more often than not, you'll feel your hands like happily punching on the keypad. Never send that email out. Like I was saying, you need to come away from a place of emotion and think logically. So if ever that happens, my go-to place is that I type that email, vent out all my emotions on that email, and then not send it out. Let it sit for a day or so, and the next morning when I'm a little bit more calmer, I reread that email, make edits to remove emotions out of it and restrict it to logic, and then send it out.
Good to hear that, Parneet. We should definitely follow that at workplace.
Cool. I hope it helps you. Now back to our game.